Mr. Bombastic.
Whether it's Mr. Bombastic or Mr. Lava Lava, there's no one with a more reggae-nisable sound than
Shaggy.
through the 90s and noughties. He got us grooving, pulled at our heartstrings, and got us out of trouble.
Wasn't me. Saw me banging on the sofa. Wasn't me.
And now in his second collab with Sting. Where and when did you two first meet?
On Tinder.
These besties are bringing us Come Fly With Me, a reggae take on Sinatra's greatest hits. So move over, Frank, because this one's taking off. Hey, we've just been grooving in here to your new album, your Sinatra album. How smooth is that?
And a bit unexpected, I would think, huh?
Well, because the last time we caught up, you were on with Sting, the most unexpected collaboration of all time, you and Sting together. Now you've thrown you, Sting and Frank Sinatra in the mix. I had no idea what to expect. How did this come about?
You know what? It really started from a crazy idea. We were on the tour for the first album, which was 44876. We had a day off. We're, I think, in Norway on the fjords. And we're on a boat and Sting is in the water. And I'm like, I'm not jumping in that water because it's too cold and I'm Jamaican. And I was on the boat playing Frank Sinatra and singing it. He popped his head up and says, dude, that's your key. That is you. And said, oh, and we came back up and started talking about a crazy idea about us doing it in reggae. And here we are.
Each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life.
And what about you and Sting? You guys are also a match made in heaven, best mates. Tell me something about Sting that we would not expect.
There's quite a few things you wouldn't expect, but I'll give you this one. Has to eat vanilla ice cream after every meal.
Just vanilla, not ice cream, vanilla ice cream.
No other flavor but vanilla.
Is he a child? Why?
We were in Jamaica and we were on the beach at a fish spot. And after we ate fish and lobster and stuff like that, he says, can I get vanilla ice cream? I'm in the middle of nowhere on a beach. I'm like, where the hell am I gonna find an ice cream bar? We ended up driving about 45 minutes to an ice cream parlor in Kingston. So he could eat vanilla ice cream.
Hey, so exciting to hear you coming back down under. Talk to us all about why. You're coming to Australia at the end of the year.
We're coming there and we're doing a little tour. I think there was Macklemore, TLC, Akon, Ashanti, a whole bunch of us. And it's kind of a festival kind of vibe. And we're just gonna go there. I think it's called Fridays Live. And we're just gonna be rocking with the most amazing audience, which is the Australian and New Zealand audience. And we're gonna have an amazing time.
This week marks 22 years since the release of Hot Shot, the album that gave us all those classic Shaggy hits.
Love me, sex machine.
Often when you speak to artists and they talk about the period of their life where they sort of burst onto the scene and they were doing that kind of thing, they look back on it and they say they didn't get time to enjoy it because they were either full of anxiety, it was just stressful, all of that. How do you reflect on that time?
It was a wild ride, and it really kind of happened overnight. We were on tour in America, and when we reached down to, I think, in Kentucky, the record had just started there, and we left from playing, a venue that was barely packed to go into one that we couldn't fit people in, and it just started from there like a wild ride. And it is kind of a fast flash in the pan. It was an amazing ride. It was wild. It was everything. But now that you can sit back and reflect on it, I'm having a better time now.
And why is that?
And there was a great success there, but now I'm older. I could enjoy things. I could view. So yeah, I do buy that argument.
Is it true that Eddie Murphy believes he deserves the royalties for It Wasn't Me?
I look right in your face.
Wasn't me.
Well, I'm supposed to be a fool, right?
Hey. Wasn't me.
I met Eddie. He was playing in Barbados. He was watching Audie Murphy, his brother, and we were in the VIP together. And I said, I got that from it. And he turned around and says, "Did you?" Yeah. I said, "I figured that. You owe me royalties." But he was mad funny about it, so it was great.
Hey, it's been so fabulous chatting. You have to come on to our panel when you come down to Australia. We can't wait to see you. You're always so much fun.
Can't wait to be there.
And we'll go back to your reggae tunes and a bit of Sinatra.
Thank you. All the best.
Great album. So fun. And Friday's Live ticket info is on our website as well.